Hi, Joe.
Good to see you. How have you been?
Thank you. I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. How have things been going still at Wilson Health? Anything new?
Great. We have had some births the past week, and it's just been a really productive week for our nurses and for our hospital. So
Good.
nothing's really changed.
Good. I'm sure you're counting down the days till Christmas.
Yes, I really am.
Myself. Yeah, I'm looking forward to
I
it.
need a little break.
Yeah, me as well. So, if you don't mind, I know your time's limited, so we can kind of jump into talking about one of our products that I actually would like to show you today. So, what we have and what our team came up with that would best meet your needs is actually our new bassinet called NARA. So this is something that we worked really closely with nurses to develop. We're really excited about it, and we're actually the only company offering a product like this at the time. So we're really excited. So first, before we jump in, a few things that we did touch on in our last meeting was you talked about mother closeness with the child and those surveys you're getting after they leave the family birthing center. We talked about infection control. We also talked about nurse safety and easy use, and then we also talked about kind of the aesthetics of the product,
Right.
and then lastly, training being something that'd be an absolute must for you.
Yes, of course.
So first, kind of just jumping into the product itself, when we're talking about closeness with mother, if we kind of flip here to the second page, you can see that this bassinet is using a narrow cabinet design, so it does get up really close to any bed. Of course, it works really well with our striker beds.
Of course.
We don't need to get into that just yet,
Not yet.
but it will slide up very close to any bed with that narrow design. The bassinet itself has a little bit of a different shape that's cut out of it than probably what your current bassinets have, so that's just making it slightly easier for mother to reach in and actually access the baby. Additionally, the unit itself has adjustable height, so beds these days move up and down, so obviously so should the bassinet itself, which
Right.
again makes everything easier. And also, in terms of keeping mother, her mind at ease, is the bassinet itself has actually 3 points of contact holding it in securely, so dad or other childs can't just pick out the basket itself, and that's just too dangerous. So
Right.
everybody can be resting easy there. So does that seem like that could kind of help mothers be a little bit closer to their child?
Yeah, that all sounds great.
Good. Glad to hear that. Additionally, you talked about infection control. One of the things you did mention was that your current bassinets are wooden, and that is kind of harboring bacteria, making it a little bit more difficult to clean.
Right.
And that's feedback that we have gotten from other nurses. So in designing NARA, one of the main things we did was we wanted to make sure it was built out of something other than wood. So we actually chose a high-grade BPA-free polymer. It's very easy to clean. Whatever your current cleaning materials are and chemicals, you can continue to use those on this surface. It's very friendly to all those products. In terms of cleaning, the drawers themselves, if you look here, are actually two-way drawers. So they'll open up on both sides, so it's easy to get into all the nooks and crannies, get all the dirt buildup out of there, no more bacteria. Additionally, this document holder may not seem like a very important thing, but actually a lot of document holders right now have a closed bottom, so they're harboring a lot of that bacteria buildup, grime. You pull out the papers, it's getting in the air.
Right.
So having this open bottom on it, very easy to sanitize. It's not collecting any dirt. Again, it's really going to help you with your infection control. So those features, we think would help out you quite a bit. Does that seem like that could help meet your needs?
Yeah, that looks great.
Good. Additionally, we did talk about nurse safety and easy use with the product. I know those current bassinets are kind of doing that sideways push down the hallway, taking
Right.
two people. Obviously, two people using the product itself is going to be creating some undue need for air there and possible injury to all parties. So NARA actually, again, that adjustable height. I'm sure you don't have all 5'7" nurses or whatever. You've got all shapes and sizes. So the adjustable height, no one's going to be hunched over. Another feature on there is that the bassinet actually has a retractable work surface so that you can write on the product itself. And one of the questions that we do get a lot is, if you're supposed to be writing there, why is that bar hanging over it? I'm sure you noticed that, but that was actually very well thought out. Believe it or not, some people, probably not nurses, maybe fathers, people who aren't super used to hospital protocol, actually have used that as a changing station. So putting that
Cannot
bar
have that.
Right, putting that bar there will help really avoid infant falls or any big issues like that. Also, in terms of easy use, the wheels actually have steer locking casters on them, so you can click it into place so it'll go only straight when you're going down like a long straight hallway, or you can lock it so it'll stay completely stationary, like by the bedside, which obviously
can't roll away.
Right. I'm sure moms will like that quite a bit. Lastly, we did talk about aesthetics. You're saying that your mothers are coming in and shopping around, and your wooden bassinets are looking maybe a little bit old. So we do see that the aesthetics on this Nara bassinet obviously are quite the upgrade. You having the Striker name on there, we do believe will instill even more confidence in your potential customers coming in and checking everything out. And really, we do think that that's going to go back to and helping with those evaluations that you are getting from mothers.
Right, that's important.
Yeah, good. So also, we did talk about your need for wanting to have some in-house training. You guys are busy. You have shifts that are night shifts, day shifts. Not everybody's there at the same time.
Right.
So what we would do is I would actually personally come in to train your staff. I would bring in the product, give a demonstration, allow your staff to use it, do some in-house training. I would also come in for the night shift. I'm available at all times, so we can schedule that all out. And you also were talking about needing to have the products quickly. So what we are actually able to do, because we were expecting this product to do quite well, so we actually have it in stock. We'd be able to get a product to you as soon as the end of the week if you were willing to do a 30-day free trial. I would come in, I would show you how to use the product. I'm sure the nurses would be very excited about it. Along with that 30-day free trial, what we would have so that you can evaluate the product is an evaluation sheet for your nurses. It's a lot of kind of binary questions, yes or no questions on how the product has helped or not helped, and then if we ultimately get to the point where it comes down to a buying decision, you would have a little bit more information at your hands. Yeah. Do you think that 30-day free trial is something that would work for you?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Great.
I love that.
Great. How many units do you think you would need?
I would say 3 would be good. Can we do that?
We can do 3, absolutely. I can actually fit them all in my car, so I can actually be down at like the end of the week, Friday.
That'd be great.
If that works for you. Okay.
The sooner the better.
So I'll come in then, and then we'll have to schedule out to kind of connect with some of those other shifts as well.
Okay.
But I can come down Friday. Another thing that we do need to touch on is pricing. Obviously, you do need to work with your accounting and finance teams to get everything squared away on that front.
Yeah, that's an important thing.
So the unit itself is about $3,000 right now. I know that's probably a little bit more expensive than what you do currently have, but we do offer a few discount options. So if you buy 10 units, you get a 5% discount. 20 units, 7% discount. 30 units, 10% discount. 50 or more units, you'd have a 15% discount. Also, if you were able to make a full payment up front, which I know not everybody can do, but if that were the case with cash on hand, there'd be an additional 5% discount on whatever the quantity discount already was. Of course, we understand that not everybody has that cash on hand, so we do offer some financing options. Financing up to 2 years while maintaining your quantity discount. Anything over that 24-month period, there would be no quantity discount, but we can still do longer periods of financing. So, do you have any questions on any front, anything that I missed, any concerns with the product?
I don't think so. That's great.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I will be back in town on Friday to help get everything set up, and I look forward to seeing you.
I look forward to it too. Thank you.